Oh my fucking god, time for the vlog. How are we doing today, guys? Alright. So today, yes, we still have the virtual bungee board. I know, it's still there and it's virtually wonderful. Let's see. Today I actually ate at a hibachi restaurant. And it was actually really cool because I really haven't ate at a hibachi restaurant in probably about a month. And okay, that may seem like, not so recent, but damn it, it's always fucking fun when they do the little flame trick with the little volcano. Then they use the little bobblehead dude that squirts pee-pee juice, or rather water, out of his wiener, so it looks like he's kind of peeing on the fire. It's a fun goddamn restaurant. But anyways, alright. Last night did some Mage. Almost 83. Just, really just, haven't had all that time to really, play RuneScape in general. But otherwise, as for tonight goes, going to probably most likely be 83 Mage along with some other shit on RuneScape in general. Tomorrow, my video contest will be closing. As for me, actually uploading the 5 if you guys remember what I'm doing, I'm basically picking 5 people, and then I'm letting you guys basically pick the winner. And pretty much probably going to have the 5 people chosen probably most likely either fucking Thursday or maybe Saturday. Because Friday is our fucking shit up montage day. And yeah, may not, have it. I may not watch all the videos by Thursday. Because I am going to literally. I watched about half of them, but I still have to watch the other half. So, yeah, that might take some time. Just like any other video contest you do, you have to watch every single video. If you don't, then it kind of defeats the fucking purpose. Now, speaking about that, Ray William Johnson, as for, the comment question of the day, when, you can submit video responses and shit, does he really watch every, thousands of video responses posted to his one video? Maybe, or maybe he just looks just looks at the thumbnail, and if he sees one person with really large boobies, then he might choose them. Or he might just pick a random looking guy. Oh well. Alrighty guys, today we'll be talking about something that I really hope doesn't happen on RuneScape. And you see, a lot of the times that I say I really don't hope it happens, a lot of the time it actually does. Imagine if the Grand Exchange kind of evolved into something new and something, well, not so wonderful. Well, okay, it would really be kind of 50-50. Now, you see, on other type of games, for example, other type of games out there on the internet, there are some games that you can basically barter. Like, for example, the game Morrowind. You can basically barter a price with people, or rather, people in the game that you can sell items to. Let's say if you want to sell an item for 1,000, but you think you can actually get 1,200. So then you kind of barter with him down to 1,100. So imagine if you could actually put a Bandos chestplate into the Grand Exchange for, let's say, 20 mil, and someone wants to buy it, but they're only going to offer you, let's say, 18. So then you kind of negotiate it to 19. But the Bandos, plate body, the fucking chest plate is really only worth maybe like around 18.5. So you're actually making a little bit of money. But, it's kind of a little newer form of Grand Exchange. And the reason why I'm basically talking about the Grand Exchange randomly is because, one, Jagex hasn't updated the Grand Exchange probably in about, I'd say, 3 years now. Probably a little more. I think the last time they updated it was really... Or actually, no, they updated it right after free trade came back to RuneScape. They basically took away the limit. Like, alright, if I buy an item, I can instantly resell that item. There's no more 4-hour fucking wait of bullshitness. A year ago, or a year and a half ago, there used to be like that. If you bought an AGS for 60 mil, and you wanted to resell your AGS for 60 mil .5, you would have to wait 4 hours. Now, you can do it instantly, which is kind of awesome and sexy and wonderful. But imagine if it would be kind of like Craigslist. You could just kind of put an item in the Grand Exchange and people would bid on it, and you would go with the highest bidder. It would make the game a little more interesting, but at the same time, it would kind of suck because it would kind of just defeat the whole purpose of the Grand Exchange. The Grand Exchange is really, I mean, it's really fit. I mean, Jagex does control the Grand Exchange because they have made some items go doop. But if you guys remember a long time ago, pineapple seeds, this one clan was basically buying them out, and they got them at like 180k was the peak. And then overnight, they just fucking crashed, and everyone was like, holy fuck, what the fuck just happened? Then they realized, wait a second, Jagex saw that they were manipulating the price, so Jagex did the intelligent thing of basically crashing the item. Which, I mean, clan merchanting, it doesn't work. You might as well just go off on your own and make money on your own. Because all my friends who have been a part of a clan merchanting little process have lost a substantial amount of money, or moolah. What the fuck is this? God damn you Skype messages, assholes. Alright, but yeah, basically pretty much everyone that I know that has been part of a clan has basically lost moolah. Kind of sucks, but that's just really how it is, because a lot of clans out there, they really just want, it's basically kind of like a dictatorship. The only people who benefit is the top bananas, and if you're not a top banana, then you're not going to benefit. But anyways, yeah, so basically, imagine if you would put in an item in the Grand Exchange, and you could either sell the item, or you can basically, have people bid on it and see how much money you can get from it. Or you can, barter with people. It would make it a little more interesting, but then again, why would they ever do something like that? Because you could just easily trade someone and barter that way. I remember back in like 2006, 2007, when I would used to sell Pure Essence, I would always find these people that would say on the forums, buying 100,000 Pure Essence for like 130 GP each, when I only paid 90 GP for, every 1,000 up to 100,000. So I was going to make, quite a hefty profit. But the person would, teleport to me on RuneScape, and he would say, so, you want to do, 110 each? I'm like, no, motherfucker! You clearly said on the goddamn forum post 130 each. Why are you changing now? It's kind of like when I sold my iPhone on CRAIGSLIST, because this was like 2 years ago. I upgraded from the 3G to the iPhone 4, and basically, I ended up losing like $100, or actually I think I only ended up losing like maybe like $50. But I basically sold my 3G on CRAIGSLIST, and I was selling it for $200. The iPhone 4 cost me, well actually, no, I ended up losing a lot more than $100. Holy fuck! I don't remember why I didn't flip ball shit. Anyways, okay. I was selling my goddamn 3G for $200, and this motherfucker pulls up and he's like, I only gotta have 180 cash. I'm like, what the fuck? Motherfucker, that's bullshit. You're a fucking scammer in real life. You're an IRL scammer. Holy shit. So basically, the guy was examining my cell phone down to the T, and he found this one tiny little scratch on the back side of it, and he's like, oh, well, we can do minus $10. I'm like, no, I'm going to take my phone elsewhere. So anyways, we settled for about $180, but it just pissed me off because they use that fucking excuse, oh, I only brought this amount of money. In actuality, they have $200, they just don't want to fucking admit it. It's a little trick they use and shit. But, if the Grand Exchange was kind of like Craigslist, I think it would piss off a lot more people. I mean, people are already pissed off of the game in general, so it would just piss off more people that are already pissed off, that are already on a rampage from being pissed off, and they want to set shit on fire. Oh boy, definitely not a good time. Alright guys, but that's really pretty much about it, just in general. Probably going to play some RuneScape tonight, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. I might actually make some fucking s'mores. I really don't know why. I bought some little graham crackers and marshmallows and some little Hershey's little bars. Really haven't had s'mores in a long ass time, and well, I kind of really feel like making them. But otherwise, right now I got my email address. Remember, it's a happy hooba crisis for you motherfuckers. @yahoo.com, not to be used, because if you do, well, then you will get really, really sick. and you won't be able to make s'mores, and then your life will be useless and worthless and shitty. Well, yeah, s'mores makes your life a lot better. And the reason why I'm saying sick is because I don't know why. I think it's because it was like 20 degrees today, and it was raining. My nose is clogged, which is why I must unclog it with a goddamn plunger. First, a Hooba question. Woo! Hey, number 8, Chakon Fender here. I was wondering if you like the band Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm a pretty big fan of the band myself. Yes, Red Hot Chili Peppers is actually one... Well, I mean, you see, they're not in my top 10, but I do listen to a lot of their shit. And, I mean, look, they're the type of band that you can listen to, just out of the blue and stuff. Like, I mean, I've literally listened to their shit all day long, and then, you know, changed over to Slipknot, then changed back to Red Hot Chili Peppers, just because I kind of like the way they... Red Hot Chili Peppers, in a way, kinda a little bit reminds me of oldies music and shit. It's kind of throwing more metal into it and stuff. Speaking of metal, trying to get tickets to the Mayhem Festival. The last show to the Mayhem Festival this year is, I believe, the end of July. It's in actually Connecticut, so it's actually in New England, which is fucking awesome. Not to mention, Slipknot is headlining, then Slayer, then... Shit, who's after Slayer? I think it's Anthrax. I'm pretty sure Anthrax is there. Asking Alexander, As I Lay Dying, quite a few other bands, but yeah, Slipknot and Slayer, holy bullshit. There will be a lot of moshing, and yeah, that's basically pretty much about it. Alright, but anyways, guys, if you got anything for me, you can leave a nasty, dirty little comment. I will see you happy motherfuckers tomorrow. Bye!